So what's going on, y'all? It's Navoy Vincent, repping Navoy Vincent Fitness, and we back again today with another YouTube video. And the topic of today is going to be bold and take risks without fear. Now, guys, this comes from obviously personal life experience. Now, in my life, what I've noticed is everything that I've achieved that was kind of great was me kind of doing something that was really outside of the mold. One thing specifically, as I always say here, guys, I live in Germany. I've been here almost, I think, 7 or 8 years now. I have moved here from the US, I think in 2015, 2016, I want to say. And I've been here quite some time. You know, I work a 9 to 5 in the field that I studied, and I also work as an online trainer, NavoyVincentFitness.com, if you want to, get right for the summer. But yeah, none of this would have been achieved if I wasn't bold and took big risks with my life. It's always been that way with me, because what I've noticed is in order to achieve something big, you do have to take quite some risk. And I always look at somebody like Elon Musk. I mean, this guy in an interview was saying, the probability of Tesla even succeeding was so low. He went into it thinking, okay, I'm going to try my best to make this company work, but it's more than likely going to fail. And obviously it didn't fail, but that's quite like just the mindset of, I'm going to do something big. And at the time, Elon Musk, I mean, he was sitting on billions because he sold PayPal. I mean, the guy was already, ultra rich. He just kept pushing. And now he's with the whole SpaceX thing. He constantly keeps taking risks, and this is why this type of person is kind of in the whole zeitgeist, so to say. You constantly hear his name because this is somebody that took risks. And I remember even myself, like I said earlier, I moved over here in 2015. It was a huge risk, man. I wasn't sure if I was really going to make it. And looking back, it was just everything kind of fell into place. And I really thank God every day, man, that I took that risk, because I couldn't imagine my life if I didn't. Because, guys, I've been to over 15, I think I want to say almost 20 countries now. I can speak another language. I can speak German as well. I've been able to accomplish so much. Like, my parents was able to come over here. They visited all these other countries. They want to come again this year, so they're going to be able to see other countries. And just being able to do all these certain things, man, it came from taking risks. Like, I had to step outside the box. Like, I've had people in my own family kind of say that I'm, crazy, or, I'm acting like, quote, I act like a white person because I moved over here. But I don't really listen to that kind of stuff, guys, because what people do is when they don't take risks and they don't really achieve much in life, they kind of look at you like, they want to keep you from doing it as well. Like, they want to keep you from taking risks so you can be just like them as well, is what I mean to say. So it's a lot easier to kind of stomp on people's dreams, because then you kind of keep them at your level. And this keeps you feeling good about yourself because you're not taking any risks. So you don't want people around you to take risks. This is why you notice, man, you go on some of these rappers' IG posts, they post happy birthday. They both birthday posts. You got niggas who never even met them typing happy birthday. But then if your homeboy, it's his birthday, you don't even post happy birthday, because it's just some little weird thing that some people have where they can't really enjoy other people's success that's close to them, because then it makes them feel bad about themselves. Because in life, man, most people, man, they play it safe. They don't really take risks. They see that girl over there, they won't go over and talk to her. They're just going to be like, maybe I won't. Or the way that they'll meet their quote unquote wife is just their friend recommended another girl that there's kind of in the friend group, but they just played it safe. She's all right, but she's not really what he really, really wants. Or even with their jobs, you'll work a job that's safe because, hey, it's going to pay the bills. It's going to be able to, have a retirement and all this other stuff. But on the other hand, it's not really your passion. It's not what you wake up every day hoping to do. It's just something you do to stay alive. And a lot of people, I think it's like 74% of people in the United States are unhappy with their jobs. Like, really think about it. That's 3/4 of the population are not happy with what they want to do for a living, because of the fact that they just don't want to take the risks of stepping out of what they really want to do. And I mean, guys, this is actually, it's very sad if you really think about it. You're not doing what you really want to do in life because you're afraid to take that risk. And history favors the bold, man. Every single successful person, if you ever just read their story, there's always some big risk they took. Like, I have Damon John's book, the guy from Shark Tank. I have his book. In his book, guys, him starting Fubu was a huge risk. They took all their savings, invested it in this company FUBU was a huge brand when I was a kid in the 90s, man. It was a big brand, and now, you know, he parlayed that money into other business ventures. He's a billionaire now because he took a huge risk. This guy's dyslexic. He can't even really read. He couldn't read for a long time. He was illiterate and dyslexic, but he took a huge risk. Well, that's what kind of saddens me nowadays, is because when I was growing up as a kid in the U.S., we were always taught to, you know, dream big, think big. You're American. You can do it. You can do something big. You can achieve something great. Here is quote unquote all these different people that achieved great things. But nowadays they're kind of teaching kids, oh, you can't really do this because of this. You know, you can't do this because you're black. You can't do this because you're a girl. You can't do this because, you know, you're gay. You can't do this because you're white. And that victim mentality that they kind of instill in people, it keeps you from being bold. It keeps you from taking risks. Guys, if you really want what you want in life, you're gonna have to take a risk. Yeah, you might fail. Guys, I fail all the time, literally all the time. You talk to any dude that's really good with women, they'll tell you, you only really see the ones that I pull. I probably hollered at, like, you know, let's say he hollered at 20 girls, maybe he was able to get 3 or 4. But he takes the risk. Most guys, they just don't want to take the risk. They play it safe. And you'll see it all the time, man. I see this in Germany so much. You'll see a guy there, he a little overweight. His wife's big as hell. She got one of them old masculine buzz cut, you know, G.I. Jane haircuts. She's walking in front of him. He, you know, he's defeated. He gave up a long time ago. His wife's all masculine. And it's the saddest thing ever. So many people, they just settle in life because they're afraid to be bold. They're afraid to take risks. That's what I really want you guys to not do. Do not end up like this, because you're going to look back in life when you're laying on your deathbed. You're going to have nothing but regrets, man. It's going to weigh down your heart. It's just not worth it, man. It's worth it to take that risk. Yeah, you might fail, but hey, at least you tried. So yeah, that's all I got to say today, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And as we always say here, make sure to control the negative, focus on the positive. It's your boy, The Void, repping The Void Vincent Fitness. I'm out.